EOS has been going sideways now for a few months. And this sideways activity is quite the norm for altcoins. But still, the overall broadening pattern has really, in my opinion, remained unchanged. And therefore, I've labeled this as A, B, C, D, and likely an E. Now, there are other ways of labeling this. For now, I'm going to keep it the way it is. The D wave has become pretty complex. And from a subwave perspective, I would label this as a ABCW, ABCX, ABCY, ABCX, ABC, and Z. And that would pretty much take care of the subways of the blue D. So it's pretty critical that this support holds. And this support goes all the way back to November and beyond. It's a long running support. And price gently pierced right here, came right back. It's now coming down. It should hold. It should hold. Now, this Z could move to the right more only because if there's a time extension and price extension of the sideways action, this could be scraping the support line for a little while too. And that all depends as to really how Bitcoin will traverse its price activity in the next coming days to weeks. So the ideal target will be up here for E. As to whether the target will be here, 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 nobody knows. The reason that makes it very difficult to target the top line is because quite often when it goes impulsive on a rise, it goes near vertical. So it could be right here. But it could be a little bit angled as well and still reach to the current level of where the blue E wave is positioned. But right now, that's not the important part. We need to finish this current correction. And I believe the WXY, XZ fits very well into this complex correction. This also, from a pattern perspective, puts out a very nice symmetrical triangle as well. Price did break out of it. Now is churning the price to assimilate that breakout, even to that little degree. It has to take time. The earliest indication of a trend reversal will be a 5 waves impulse up. So if we can get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to even a micro degree, I think that would give the earliest indication that price will start trend reversing. Now, when price was up here, was that a good time to consider taking buying actions or selling actions? What about when price was down here? Was it a good time to take buying or selling action? Now that the price is again sitting on the lower support line, is now the time to be taking buying or selling actions? If you're disgusted with the very lengthy, long correction, is now the time to be throwing in the towel, or better yet, be long-term greedy. And how do you become long-term greedy? By selling here and holding? Well, that's one way of doing it. But the best time to be a contrarian is at the terminal ends of a correction. Are we at the beginning of the correction here, or more closer to the terminal end of the correction? So those are the questions that, based on your own self-made answers, will help you to become long-term greedy while at the same time being a contrarian. The extension of this could also mean there could be a slightly dip below it. In fact, I prefer the brief piercing of the lower line, because that really gets rid of all of the weak hands, depletes the final remnants of the sellers. There were a lot of sellers here, and they have been decreasing. Now, if we can do one more dip and come right back in, we had a tiny one right here, and this would be called a bull wick. It depletes the last remnants of the would-be sellers, and that would allow a much robust and easier resumption of a 5-wave up. And that 5 waves up could be counted like this, to provide the initial evidence of the trend reversal. And within this one will be 5 subwaves as well. That's what I'd be looking for from a very first indication perspective. All right, I don't want to make this video too long. I hope this is helpful. More to come. Have a great day.